Buildings burned, civilians hospitalized, dozens dead, a monarchy potentially on its last breath. The African nation of Eswatini is in crisis, but how did we get here? Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland, is the last remaining monarchy in Africa.
A tiny British protectorate the size of Yorkshire, surrounded on three sides by what some people refer to as Big Brother South Africa.
It was once a British colony, but gained its independence in the 60s. In 2018, the nation changed its name to Eswatini to commemorate the anniversary of their independence.
So unlike many African nations when they gained independence from a colonial power, Eswatini did not transition into a parliamentary democracy. It remained an absolute monarch. And that is still the case today. That's been the case since Britain left in the late 1960s.
In the 80s, King Mswati III took the throne and has led the nation ever since. Mswati and his 15 wives under scrutiny from the nation's people for living extravagant lifestyles, while 1.1 million of their subjects live on less than $2 a day.
Eswatini, as a country, has been rocked by popular protests demanding democratic reform over the decades. The COVID and the sort of toll that it's wrought upon the leadership of the country has produced a power vacuum that I think protesters and political movements that have been around for a long time saw this as an opportunity to seize their moment.
Protesters have taken to the streets, voicing their discontent with Mswati and his regime's many human rights violations.
We are the youth of Swaziland, and we are so much depressed by the government.
And Mswati's regime has not welcomed the criticism. According to Amnesty International, the government has routinely locked up and tortured dissidents.
I'd say that is really unprecedented, the use of deadly force by the government and also the effort to cover it up.
The government retaliated by shutting down the internet and imposed a strict dusk-to-dawn curfew on the public. Recently, New Frame News said 2 of their reporters were detained and assaulted by security forces. As chaos ensues in his country, there are rumors that King Mswati fled to South Africa, but his government claims that he's still there. In an effort to quell protests, the monarchy has elected a new prime minister, Cleopas Dlamini, to replace the former who died from COVID back in December. For now, the future of Eswatini is unclear.
There's an astoundingly energetic, dedicated activist movement, both in the country and outside the country, and that if change ever does come, it will be through the actions and the perseverance and the dedication to the point of losing their lives of all of those individuals and groups.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.